Hi everyone, my name is Nancy and I'm one of Teacher Osei's students. I am doing this video today to say thank you to Teacher Osei for what he has done for me. As most of you know, I went for my exams on the 26th of this month. That was on Tuesday, and I passed. I had one error and I'm so happy because it was like a very big surprise to me. Even though I actually prepared for the exams, but as we all know, it is not something you can really predict. It's not something you can go in and you're 100% sure that you will pass. So I am here to tell you my challenges and how I went through them and how I overcame them. I prepared for these exams. It's been like 8 months when I registered for these exams. At the same time, I was also doing a TESA media, so it was a very big challenge for me. And at that time, when I started, I went for driving school for a month, and honest truth be told, for a month I understood nothing. I discovered that the language in the the highway code language is completely different from the normal language that we speak on the street. So it's a different kind of Italian language. And I will take my textbook, I keep swapping, opening page from one page to the other, and I don't understand anything. So I was very discouraged. I was like, how am I going to do this? And I don't understand anything. Most of the times I'll be telling my teacher to go slowly, he will, but I will still not understand anything. I will record him, come home and listen. I will still not understand anything. Looking at those words, those big words inside the textbook that we all know, each time I see them, like, they scare me. So I started going through YouTube, looking for a channel, like to see if I will see anybody that is doing that is also doing courses on Patente B in English. Then I discovered Teacher Osei. Like, I'm one of the very first students, because when I discovered Teacher Osei, he was still on Strada, and I joined him immediately. I watched other channels, but I was not so into them. Immediately I saw his own, I was like, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I commented and I told him to please do more videos, because I know some people don't have time to be doing videos weekly. And God being so kind, at the time he was doing videos every day. And since I didn't have time to study, I made sure I don't miss any session. Like, I will go to work close at 4, I go to school at 5, I close at 9, and then at 9, teacher will say classes start. I'll be moving on the street, I'll be following him. So when I listen, I come home, at least something must remain on my brain. So when I have time, I'll go through again and I follow. But I had a problem because I was scared of joining the live sessions for quiz. Each time he has to do general quiz, I'll get scared and I will not join, because I'm like, I don't want anything that will make me have that fear of not writing. So, but it wasn't the best thing. I wasn't helping myself doing that, because at the end of the day, I still need to do the quiz. No matter how I read, I still need to do the quiz, because it's what we need. Now, there is a mistake I was making that many people are making, that same mistake, and I would like what Teacher Osei is always saying. I would like to really talk about it. The issue of starting and then you go straight to doing quiz. I would say when I went to write my exams, it was very easy. But I will not join people to tell you, like other people do videos, they tell you guys it's very easy, it's very easy. It is not easy. My exams was easy because I prepared for my exams. So if you don't prepare and you go in there, those easiest questions, they will see appear very difficult to you. So my advice is study the book. Before you start doing quiz, you can study. If each topic you go through argumento, when you finish those ones, you cannot go to Mr. You do everything that you want to do at that time, but make sure you know what you are doing, because you cannot just start by doing quiz on something you don't know. How can you be doing quiz? Somebody will come and they're asking you about parts of cars and you're answering and you don't know what a car is even. So you have to study. So when I went for it, it was very easy for me because I actually prepared for it. Even as difficult as it was, as challenging as it was, I took so much time, but I'm happy it paid off. Now, avoid the mistake of doing quiz without studying first. Always watch teacher or says videos, no matter what. Even if you are not able to join the live class at that time, watch it when you have time. Always do. Because he has a way that he breaks down everything to the understanding of anybody, no matter how your brain can be blocked. You open it and put it inside. Join the Telegram group. I didn't even know something existed like Telegram, but through teacher will say, I discovered Telegram and I joined the group. And you participate, interact with other students in the group. You will learn a lot. You will discover so many things that you feel like, oh, this thing was so challenging, but when you bring it, they will have a way to help. It's an interacting group and it's so helpful. And then make sure you talk with teacher. Say, like this man, I don't know how God made him, but he's a very kind of unique human being. He has almost 700 and something students and he follows us up strictly. Funniest thing is we pay him nothing. This is an opportunity that we have and we need to grab it and make it. Like for me, I've made use of the opportunity and I'm advising everybody. If you're already following him, you subscribe, you follow him and you communicate with him, good. But if you are not, I'm telling you, this is the key to passing Patente B. This is my first time writing and I passed without any difficulties inside the exams room. I didn't shiver. I made questions that I've never seen. Now that is where it is important to study, because if you want to do only quiz and write exams, we have more than 10,000 questions. Will you be able to cram 10,000 questions? I don't think so. Now, if you study, we have like 24 chapters. If you study them and you understand, you are not just doing it to pass. You are doing it because it is what you will practice when you go out there on the road. So you need to know what you're doing. You need to know everything about the street. You need to know everything about the car. So that if tomorrow you're on the street, you will not fumble. You will not do something that will be like, you don't deserve this license. So you learn to understand, and that is one thing that I really applaud teacher say for, because he's not only teaching us to pass exams, he's teaching us to understand, know what you are reading, know what you are going in for, not just to pass. Many people have failed, not because they didn't know. So when you understand what you are going and you go and you fail, you will not feel like, no, I don't know anything. It may just be that it wasn't your time. But this year, as teacher always say, it's our year. Go and grab yours. Please. Guys, as I'm saying, it is not easy. Yes, it is not easy. It is not easy because if you don't prepare, it will never be easy for you. But for somebody that prepares, they always come and say, guys, it is very easy. Yes, because they prepared for it. So if you don't prepare for it and then you go and you don't pass. Like, see, I was doing quiz. And it was just once. For 8 months that I prepared for these exams, I had 30 on 30 just once. And that 30, it was like magic because first I was tipsy, I was at work, I was kind of tired and feeling dizzy, and I was doing quiz. And then at one point I just saw promoso, zero error. I was like, hey, what happened? So that was not me. That was not my brain. That was just luck. And since then, I've never had zero. I've never had that kind of pass. I've never had that kind of good record. I'll be around 4, 2, 3, at times 1. And then I had, on the day before my exams, I had 10 errors. Yes, I would have been discouraged. Yeah, truly, I was discouraged. I was scared. I kept telling my friends, I'm not sure. Everybody had confidence in me. They saw the way I prepared for this exam. But I was scared because doing quiz, My quiz were always discouraging. They were always telling me I'm not ready. But then when I went, I passed. Because when you're there, your mind is focused. Your mind is more focused than when you're doing quiz, because when you are doing quiz, you are kind of like your mind, in your mind, you're kind of telling yourself what you want. But inside the exams, you know that this is it. This is the final day. This is where your future lies. That you have more attention. You really focus now on what you want to do, and you do it and you pass. So what I'm encouraging you to do today is go for your exams and grab your follow roster. I have mine now, and thanks to God, thanks to teacher, I'll say I'm very happy. So I encourage you, if you are not yet in this group and you're watching me today and you're thinking of this license, please. We all know that to have Italian driving license is very difficult, but it is very possible. So please, guys, go for your exams, and I wish you all the best. We deserve this. It is our right. Driving is no longer a luxury. It's a necessity. So I wish you all the best, and I still say thank you, teacher. I say may God bless you.